Full futures full.
Let's get the disclaimer out of the way so we can get to the charts. Live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Do not copy our trades. We're just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could potentially be closed before you even see us opening the trade. On YouTube, due to the delay of the stream, we're active scalpers. Many of our trades are under 15 seconds. YouTube can have a delay up to 30 seconds. If you copy our trades, you will lose money. We make no claims as to profitability. We trade offline. You don't get the whole picture. And besides all that, you kind of need to commit and backtest and have confidence in your own system, not in somebody else's. So do not copy our trades. We're not licensed professionals. We're not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money. And we are not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. And finally, please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Read the rest of it, understand it, and let's get to the charts. Okay, we opened not far away at all from Friday's close. And now we're trading a little bit lower. Soon I'll do a little quick analysis, but initially I'm going to look to see if I have an opportunity to take a trade over here. Sunday evening, slow markets, so I won't be taking any large size positions. But I might get a little aggressive. I'm going to try a 15-second chart up here. See what that gives me. If I can. I do not even sure. Yeah, I can. Okay. I'm going to do a 15-second hike in SG. Why would I do that? Well, I might be trying to target the previous close at 21,000 approximately. But I would have wanted to take the trade off the low of this little dump over here, not up here. I will get to the 15-minute chart, the daily chart, which I see we're approaching the 100 EMA. We've gone below the 50 EMA. I will look at the 15, provide some commentary on that. I will look at these levels over here and provide some commentary on that as well. But for now, let's just watch the charts and see if there's anything worth trading. Wood chip's there already. Hey, I got a little wood chip. What do I got to do? View, docs, chat. I got to open up the chat. Don't do it. Don't do what? I don't even know what I was going to do. I don't know what I was going to do, but I shouldn't do it. Okay. Don't do it. Don't pull the trigger. Can I have a sip of my coffee? Let me label this chart correctly, because right now it says MNQ. 1 minute chart, and it's the 15-second chart. I didn't even open up all my charts yet. I was shopping at Costco and I came home late. It was busy. Ah! Shit, damn. I would have wanted to get that first 1 minute candle was almost 200 points. What? 21030. Am I on drugs? 21030. Not even 100. I don't know. Let me see. The ATR is 15 points. Okay. I think I will try and take a small long over here. Just for the fun of it. And what I mean by small, I mean small, 1 micro. But I'm going to wait for Heiken SG chart to give me a bullish bar. Oh, came in. There we go. Put my stop just under the low. And I will try this trade a couple of times, maybe 2 or 3 times. If I get stopped out. Okay, got stopped out. That's once. $30. I want my $30 back. Can you get a refund when you do a bad trade? I want a refund. I have seller's remorse. Of course. $30 is 15 points. That was a 15-point stop out? Seriously? 59? It was supposed to be 9 points. I just wait. Now's all the volatility. The longer I wait, the quieter the market's going to get. What I do have to do is get my charts open. They're not all open. The more story is told. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's why it's good to only start trading in the morning around 10 o'clock at least. However, have you ever seen me wait till 10? Let me check the volume. I don't know why that screen isn't up. I keep saving it and it keeps disappearing. This one here, it shows me the volume. I always have to set it up. $9,000, yeah, that's quite a bit. 610. 9,000 contracts traded already. Well, you know, I don't think I've won one time yet on my first trade at 6 o'clock in the evening session. I think every trade I've taken, the first trade, ever since I started streaming in the evening session, has been a loser. What the hell? Okay, let me look at the charts now that that's opened. Yes, I see the justification for shorts. I do agree with you. However, I have the white dash line, which is the 5 o'clock close. So maybe we drift up to there. I wanted to get a piece out at I just really wanted to only hold one, and I wanted to take one out when I was up 30. I didn't get the opportunity. I mean, I did, but I was kind of distracted. I didn't have my hand on the mouse. Let's see if we can get a push up to at least 65, 9 points. I'd really like to take a look at all the levels, but not now. I came in late. I should have come in at 5:45. That would have given me time to look at other levels. Okay, got them back to my position of 1. Now let's see, maybe I'll just hold that. Until we get to what's a good level? How about 75% of the low to here, which would be about there. 20, I'll go for 29.82. That seems scientific. Look good. Remove. Okay. 978. Oh, that was close. I put 982. Now. Okay, now. 978 now. Can we demand that of the markets? Where was the 1 minute? You see, if I would have waited for the 1 minute, which is what I said I would do, I would have gotten in here and I wouldn't have had my loser to start off with. I got FOMO'd, so I put up the, it might. I FOMO'd in on the 15-second. You know what? What will I do? I'm going to get rid of the 15-second. It's not something I want to work with. Looks good to the upside. Yeah. There was a guy I know who used to target the fill of the open of the gap. I mean, we didn't really get a gap here, but Come on, give me my 82. 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart with levels. We are going to get to them, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to get to the levels. We're going to look at them, just not yet. There we go. Take me out. Take me out. You know what? Out. There we go. Down 30, up 35. $70 swing. Wood chip. That was your trade. I'm going to keep testing it. And then I'll start to trade it larger. Okay, let's take a, wow, it could have been a nice 55, yeah, 30, 40 point winner. That's a nice trade. Okay, let's take a look at the 5-minute chart with the levels. Let me open this one up to remind us where these levels come from. Let's add a few more days of data. Let's go to 13. I have a line down here all the way at like 723. I think that is based on, oh, I remember what that was based on. The lowest level I have, the little zone here, is from the low of January 2nd. And we did break it on Friday. Went back above, bounced on both sides of it. And now we are trading, I can say, below it. Let me change the properties so it extends out. So I have to change the days. 10 was Friday, 11, 12, 13. Let's make it the 14th. That's how you get the lines to extend. Let's make this one the 14th. That's enough. I don't have to do them all. If we get towards the other ones, I'll do them. So yeah, we're trading below that zone. So I'd say we're bearish. I could definitely have a bearish bias. 15-minute. I'm surprised we had like almost 3 down days. I thought Friday would be a bullish day. I think a lot of people thought it was going to be, and it wasn't. Just one quick pass through them all. Let me just check the daily again. Under the 50. Well, I'd be very interested to see what we do on the 100 now. 3 legs down. Bitcoin still not over 100,000. For all you Bitcoin traders, this is a Renko on Bitcoin. Just taking a look at it. I don't see any opportunity. Maybe tomorrow I'll take a trade in Bitcoin. And let's get back to the 1-minute chart on the MNQ. Well, if we can get above, I would say, I guess 21,000, the price can get above 21,000 and hold, I would be thinking to take long trades. ATR is still very good for a Sunday evening. 10-point average range on the 1 minute bars, on the 1 minute candles. It's not bad. Long 87, remove. I don't know if there's anyone who's interested. I got an email. I'm not promoting any affiliate thing. I don't have an affiliate link. I'm just letting you guys know. Let me see if I can open it up in Excel. I know I summarized the data just to show my boys. I have twin boys that trade. Tick Trader is having, I don't know, I guess you can call it a sale. They call it the $100,000 account. It's currently $379. It is direct to funding. 10 minis, 100 micros. You can do Ninja Trader via TradeEvade or Project X, which is, as far as I know, Top Step X, white label. End of day drawdown, 5,000. Daily loss, 2,500 soft. If you hit it, you're just shut down for the day. But if you hit your trailing drawdown, which is based on end of day, 5,000, you lose the account. There is no profit target. This is direct to funding. So you don't have a profit target. Actually, I think that's an incorrect statement, and I'll tell you why soon. You can withdraw from the safety net. The safety net is 5,000. So in effect, that is a profit target, because I think you have to get to 5,000 before you can withdraw. You have to get to your safety net. So they say no profit target, but they just changed the wording to safety net. Scaling. No scaling. Restrictions. Payout anytime. Consistency rule 20%. That's good. It protects them. It resets after payouts. Max accounts 3. Live trading after 6 payout. DCA allowed. Flipping allowed. This is important to know. Max withdrawal for the first 6 payouts, $2,000. So that's the most you can withdraw for all of your first 6 payouts, not combined, but each one, $2,000. So a total of $12,000. And then you go to live. Your minimum withdrawal is $250, and there you go. Your safety threshold is $105,000. And then your withdrawal methods: wire transfer or crypto. And the crypto, it said, must have Binance or other similar platform. Didn't define what similar platform is. And split 90-10. So it's not a bad account, except for the fact that you can't withdraw until you get to 105,000, if I understand correctly. So you just can't withdraw after you made $250 for 5 days or something like that, and then withdraw $500 and take your money back out. You got to get to the safety threshold. But then you can withdraw into it. So if you get to, let's say, 106,000, you can take out 2,000 and bring it down to 104,000. You can go under your safety threshold of 105,000. Anyways, $379. I forgot what their coupon code is. Sorry about that. It's not my coupon code, it's theirs. Just thought I would let you guys know. You guys think Tick Trader will hire me as one of their spokesmen? How was that commercial? No, it wasn't a commercial. I just thought for people who are interested in getting involved with direct to funding, that's a pretty decent deal. I think they're all going to be doing the same things now. 20% consistency rule and moving you to live after 6 payouts, and the first 6 payouts are going to be limited to $2,000. So that's going to limit their exposure. No one or group of traders is going to put them under any financial strain. And after 6 payouts, they move you to live. What they didn't discuss is, what do they move to live? Do they move to you to live, starting you back at $100,000? And then again, you got to grow, or if you bring your $100,000 account to $140,000, even though you've taken out payments. Did they move the whole 40,000 to live? They didn't discuss that at all. That's vague. Maybe they just assume we know, but you can't assume in this business. Everybody's got their own rules. Wood chip, long 87, 62 stop. For those of you that don't know, wood chip wins Trader of the Day every day. He's too modest to let you know. 11:55 p.m. But he does catch one or two really big moves, like seconds before they happen, almost every day. That's not me. See, told you he's modest. I think he has a direct line to ICT or to the algo. 21080. See? Who makes calls like that without knowing something in advance? Oh, that's 5 minutes. Does anybody see anything at 21080? Anybody besides wood chip? Does anybody see? No, he knows something. I'm just teasing. Wood chip has losing trades like all of us and winning trades, but he does make some really good calls. And he does seem to call them seconds before they explode either up or down. Give credit where credit is due. Okay, what did I have to do? What did I have to do? I have to load. Hey, no one reminded me about this. 2970. Hey, what just happened? Shit. I actually came online for that trade. Well, for two trades. Like, I really want to watch those trades and completely forgot about it. Okay, top step X is not filling up with data. Tomorrow I will be loading my Bulenox account. I think I'm about $120 away from passing the 50K. So I guess I'll pass that online. See, I'm confident. I didn't say I'm going to try and pass it. I said I'm going to pass it. And let's change the message. Counter-strike is long, theoretically, but it didn't take the trade. So I'm out of sync with the... Even though I have it running on sim, it's still out of sync. Should be long. I closed. That's what he's telling us. He closed. Is he using reverse psychology to take the attention off his calls? I'm distracted and I'm forgetting what I need to do. Or what I wanted to do. Okay. If I remember, I'll get to it. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. Ah, shit. I think it's here. Okay, well, this might work. Yeah, we'll just stick on this chart. Good enough. For now, half of the first body filled. Ah, okay. Yeah, but what about this one here? Were you watching for this? The first, you know, my boxes there. You remember what they are? I don't know. I'm seeing really good opportunity in these markets, trading away from the previous close in the first few minutes, and then slowly drifting back over the next 20 minutes. Seems to be a very consistent pattern. I think it's definitely, does it want more? Yeah, 21,080. But when? How long do we have to wait for that? Yeah, I used to try to trade the first candles. It's too difficult at 6 o'clock. You can do it at 9:30. I wasn't able to do it properly at 6 o'clock because the spread gets very wide, or is very wide at 6 o'clock. Till about the first 15 seconds, the spread sometimes is 2 or 3 points. So if you go in at market, you're paying way too much, and if you go in, don't long. If you go in with a limit order, you don't get filled. So I gave up trying. Well, I am thinking to go long, but I need a setup. I don't really have anything now. Take a look at those levels again. In a minute, we'll be closing above that level. Wow, we're just crisscrossing, flip-flopping on both sides of that level, which is, just to remind you, the January 2nd lows down there. Here, the 21,000 level. That's the lowest level I have marked off on this chart, except for this line, which I'll remove. But it's the lowest level. You see, if I compress the chart, it's the lowest one. 21,000, zip back to right now, and there we are at 21,000. That's the level. Hello? And we are going to close above it. fair value gap marker doesn't stay loaded. Why do I have two 5-minute charts? Do I need the second one? Yeah, I use it for something. I use it to help me with trends. Did I give you guys a headache flipping through the charts like that? Woodchip or anybody else, did you guys see the Kellyanne, Futures Trading with Kellyanne video? About, I don't know the guy's name, at Apex? Talking about trying to throw some extra rules to trip up the traders who were coming close to payouts, allegedly. If that's the way you even interpret the video. I don't know. I didn't interpret it that negatively. I do think she has a little bit of a bone to pick with Apex. It's trying to show it in a more negative light than it should be. She made it all dramatic. She said she had a whistleblower. A whistleblower. $21, $11, $7. I gotta get down to 21,007 before I theoretically can even start looking for a trade. $60 points away from 21,080. I would have understood if you said 21,100 or 21,000, let's say 95 over here with the wicks, 50% or the midpoint of this fair value gap, kind of midpoint of this fair value gap also. Oh, no kidding. Look at that, the 21,000 level. Are you kidding me? I am so focused on that low from January 2nd at 21,000. I fell asleep at the switch and didn't even realize that I should be putting in a new level over here. I draw them wide. I'm not a believer that a level is an exact price, but more of an area. You know, you got front runners, you got people coming to the game late, and you got the markets that like to run through the levels and then rotate to the opposite side, so it's just a zone. Let's get it to go out. Seems a little big though, this one, right? We can make it a little smaller. How about like that? Okay, then we have another level to watch. What? He's funny. Very strange. That's my cat. Okay, it's getting quiet. What's up, Sparky? I made a big $35 on my 300K account. That is at 307,000, so 13,000 more to go. Seems like a long way away. But if I can make, should I target 6,000 a week, 1,000 a day? That's pretty aggressive. I don't know. I'll decide tonight and tomorrow what I'm going to do with that one. Wow, it's just one way. Up, up, and up. Since 610. Well, volume on MNQ was high for the first few minutes. Based on what I'm watching, 9,000 contracts traded, but now in the first 45 minutes, it's only 23,000, which is average. And the average range of the 1 minute candles has fallen to 5 points. You can see that over here. Let me just change my cursor on the right chart, on the chart on the right. At the bottom, I track it, which means the markets are going to sleep. The fun is over. Everyone go home, nothing to see here. Well, if the volatility doesn't pick up, I'm not going to stay on past 3 in the morning. That's it. That's my limit. Yes, I know you guys hear that. Starting to get bored. Well, we're getting a little bit of a retrace over here. Upcoming alarm. Oh, yeah. Wow, look at that, eh? 21 points. Maybe even a little bit more. Kissing the previous close. Immediately rejected for 10 points, but immediately revisited and broken through. Interesting. Interesting. I'm looking forward to trading my opening drive tomorrow morning. I don't know if any of you guys saw my short video with the updated results. Last week I think it had a 150 point week. The week before that 200 and something. It's a simple system for simple people. But I do trade it myself, so go take a look at the updated results on the YouTube short and learn the system. Play with it on demo. What? Okay, I took a long here for a small trade. They're all small when I trade in the evening session. Oh no, Mr. Bill. Yeah, this looks like it wants to go lower right now. So I will get out. Not yet, almost. And since it's struggling, I will maybe add and see for just a 1. If it doesn't take me out, maybe I can wiggle my way out of this at a better price. There we go. Hey, 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 hey. Fill me. There we go, that's 1. And now I'm just long that one over there. And let's see what happens. Okay. No harm, no foul. That one didn't work out really the way I wanted it to. So, didn't bring me down by anything. Although theoretically, I didn't get stopped out. So how do we read this for you ICTers out there? We inverted the bullish fair value gap as seen by this box over here, the close over here. But we didn't even close into the bearish fair value gap that formed at 6 o'clock. Does that mean we are bullish? Anybody have a comment? Dave, are you out there? Do you have a read on that? Dave, are you in the room, Dave? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Question to the floor is, are we bullish based on this pattern here? Closing below this bullish fair value gap, but not closing into this bearish fair value gap and having these 2 wicks. So do we assume we run back up? This actually is that 2-bar pattern that they were talking about. I talked about it last week. I saw it in a video. They're saying that if a fair value gap is, I don't know what term to use, violated within 2 bars, that it's a strong signal. So this one was here. This is the bearish fair value gap, violated in 2 bars. Or closed in 2 bars, I guess is the terminology. Traded through. Evacuated. 1 minute isn't smooth price yet. I don't know. It's pretty smooth. Down, up, and around. It's an inverted cup and handle. I don't know, I'm just saying nonsense. However, this was something. Lots of wicks, twice the size of the bodies. That is something that's making me mildly bearish. Anyways, we watch. Let's see what's going on here. Seriously, huh? Well, I have a couple of things I see on the charts that are making me want to take a short. But I'll tell you what's going to keep me from taking it. Previous close, the white dashed line. I'm not going to short into that. We're too close to it. And my main indicator, which is on another screen, is bullish still. So with those two combined, I'm going to sit on my hands. I'm going to keep my hands warm. Dave, are you in the house? David, are you here? Just being shy? No? Don't want to say anything? Okay. Well, my original long idea that I got out of, I worked my way out of when I said no harm, no foul, is working out. Wow. Took my head off the screen there for a second. It will clear 21,027, which the theory is, I guess, the high right here that we've put in. That's only 20 points, not enough because only guaranteed 10. Well, if we're guaranteed 10, maybe I should full port my 300K account. That brings us to 21,017. Or we're only guaranteed to go to 21,010. Yeah, that was a weird down candle. I assume you're talking about the first one of the evening. Celle-là ici, en français. Hey, look at that. Average range of the 1 minute candles went up to 9. That's good. Volatility's picking up. The wins are picking up. First win. First 1 min. Sorry. Yeah, the first 1 minute candle. I have to sneeze. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot of opens like that on Sundays. I think that's what I come to expect almost. But they're instant. Let me put up, duplicate a new tab. I'm going to put up a 1 second chart, a 5 second chart. I bet that whole dump was in 5 seconds, and I'm sure a lot of it had to do with spread. Let's get to the candle. Well, this is a 5 second chart, and it did the whole thing. Yeah, I'm sure that had to do a lot. Some guy had a market order. They filled him at 21. They opened the market with his price or something. Let me see if I could change this to even a 1 second chart. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a 1 second bar. I said I've seen that. That's why I said I can't participate. I like to participate in the opening bars, but I can't do it here because of that. The spread is wide, and you can't use the market orders. If you use a limit, you don't get filled. Let's see if they give me a 1 second chart. They gave me a 1 second chart. I didn't know you can even do that with 14, 15, 16. 18, that's it, 18. Let's go back. Let's see if that was all in 1 second. Yes, it was all in 1 second. 21,027 all the way down to 27 points in the first second. And then 30 seconds to go down another 30 points. See, this was trading. But this first bar, that was just a bunch of games. I didn't check the economic calendar yet. Do we have any goodies this week? Non-farm payrolls passed. FOMC is over. And I think CPI and PPI also passed. Well, I had, what did I have? I had one more trade here. Unfortunately, I screwed it up and just got out kind of at even. Well, because I'm bored, maybe I'll join you if I can get in it at 675 by bid. There we go. I'll get in with you. But my stop is not that far away. My stop's only about 7 points. And I'm going to try for 10 maybe. Yeah, 10 will be good. If I get 10, it'll put me over 50 bucks for the evening. Give me a minute. I'm back. I thought someone was coming down, that's why. My family's camera shy. They don't like to get in front of the camera. They want me to turn it off if they're going to be passing by the camera. So yeah, I'm going to take 10 points on this. I'm in at 675. I'll put in a sell limit at 1675. Actually, I'm going to put it in at 1575. If I get filled, that'll get me, there we go, I'm over 50. 50 is good. I'm going to take it. Bingo. Bingo was his name-o. Thank you, Woodchip. I wouldn't have gone long if not for you telling me you're long at 14. You inspired me to click the button. I didn't click the button because you were long. I had my own setup. As I like to tell everyone, do not copy people's trades. You don't know what they're doing and why they're doing. You have to have the confidence in your own setups. I did have a setup. I did have a reason to enter a trade with my own stop. Like I said, it was only 7 points away. I wasn't using his stop. Take a look at the range, 8.88. Average range of the 1 minute candles.
Target filled.
Target filled. Counter strike. Went long. It's up 8 points. And I'm looking at the fair value gaps here on the 5 minute chart. But it's not only the fair value gaps, it's the relative equal highs here for the evening session, and we just wicked them. Closed. Okay, the markets are closed. Everyone go home. The markets are closed. But your candle is still moving. Yeah, no, that's just an illusion. It's an artifact. It's a chart artifact. They call that a chart effect. Why does that even happen? Ah, that's how it happens. Wow, there was some good opportunity today. It takes an hour to develop the play out, but I mean, if you got the patience to wait him out, there's some decent trades for somebody who wants to trade a decent size. Yeah. I'm starting to like the 6 o'clock session. Looking to relong. Is that an official word? Relong? Well, I see that in the dictionary. Let's look it up on Google. Is relong a word? Are you making up your own words? Is relong an English word? Yes, this is what I do when I'm bored. Relong. There is one meaning in OED's entry for the verb relong. What does relong mean? I gotta click on it. It's a rare word. It's 50 rare words that are useful to know. Definitions.net. Are you gonna give me the definition? What a valuable website. It tells me that it's a word, but it doesn't give me the definition. Let's go to Oxford. What does the verb relong mean? The word is now obsolete. It is only recorded in the early 1500s. Okay, they're not giving me the meaning either. I have to log in, sign up. What, Chip? You're using words from the 1500s, just to let you know. Now that's a man with a vocabulary. Okay, there's 6 people in the room. One of them is mine, my connection. That leaves 5 of you. Woodchip already made up a word. That leaves 4 of you. 4 quiet people. One of them is very likely one of my boys. Yep. That leaves 3 of you. That means 3 of you have to make up an English word instead of just lurking in the background. Come on, someone type in a made-up English word. Or it could be a word from the 1500s. I'll even accept words from the 1600s or the 1400s. What do we got going here? Yeah? Okay, I'm relonging. Long 25. Shit, you're in so much better than me. I'm long at 29. Stop at 007. Believe it or not, I think I'm only going to try for 10 points. No, 5 points. Ask me why. I'm not telling. 29, 5 points is 34. Why? Because I'm not very committed to this trade. Actually, I really don't like it. I'm done. I'm done with you. Goodbye. I re-exited. Not in the mood to be in this trade. I don't like. What was the logic for this trade? For me, it was the first retrace after crossing the price channel, and then we get a continuation bar, but the continuation bar, the close was way too close to the previous swing high, if you want to call it a swing high, and we're just above the 2 other highs that we put in for the evening. And I don't know, I've seen that those kinds of setups get whacked. Not to say it's going to, but I've seen it get whacked, and I don't want to get whacked. I got $60. If I can keep consistently making $60, I did last time also in the evening session, I'll start to trade larger size. But I have to see that it comes consistently. I still don't have confidence in trading the evening session. Mostly because I don't have the patience for it. So it's easy for me to make a mistake. However, says the rambling man, I do have this thing now scrolling at the top of my screen that says the next time you struggle with discipline, just ask yourself the following question. Who is more likely to succeed as a trader? The trader who learns from his mistakes, or the trader who keeps repeating the same mistakes? That keeps me from wanting to make the same stupid mistakes over and over again. It's my reminder. Yeah. I do agree with the consolidation above the open. And here it goes. You know what I think? I think it's going to be a pretty decent London session. I'm curious to see when I wake up tomorrow, but I think we're going to see a decent sized move. I won't say whether it's, I have no idea, up or down. I have no opinion on that, but I think there will be a decent sized move. Do I have anything that is indicating short? No. No. Oh, wait. Yeah. Just the 15-minute. But even still, it's above the previous day's close, so not right now. Everything is bullish. Bullish, bullish, bullish. C'est qui? Okay, I'm out of coffee. And I had a bunch of ground coffee grind. Don't know the words. Coffee grinds, coffee grounds. Let's call them coffee crumbs. Had a bunch of coffee crumbs at the bottom of my glass. Anyways, I heard it's good. It stimulates hair growth. That's what I heard. Whew. Boys and girls and little children, whoever's out there, present company and wood chip aside, I think I will be calling it an evening. I'm gonna run with my 5850 in my Apex 300K eval. Long 12. Wood chip is long 12 micros. He's gonna correct me now. No, I'm not long 12 micros. I'm gonna go long at 12. Yes, I have fun. I like to misrepresent what you write. It keeps me occupied. Or maybe he is long 12 micros. Who knows? But my guess is that he is considering going long at 12. If I was a betting man, that's what I would put my money on. But do not copy anybody's trades. I can't join in on you because price isn't where I want to see it. I would want to see it at 21.021 for me to get in and join in with you on this trade, and I can't. Otherwise my risk is too big. I don't want to risk more than 7. Another poke, another poke-a-doke, rope-a-dope, right over the evening session highs. Do they push it back down again? Or do we see a decent run like we saw at 626? Okay. Do we get a run like this? A run like this? They're pretty symmetrical, these 3 runs, eh? 1, 2, 3. Each one was about 985 to 34. That's 50 points. This one, let's say 85 to 25. That's 40 points. And this one, 45 to 90. 45 points, which leaves this one at least 45 points. 25. That brings us to 70. 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, yeah, 70. So if it's never got the second fill. If we get a symmetrical run, it'll bring us to 21,070 in the next half an hour. I'm not sticking around for half an hour. I got a note from my parents that says I can leave early. I'm leaving at 7:30. I'm leaving at lunchtime. I'm not staying for afternoon class. Look at that. They poke through and they bring it back down again, eh? What a bunch of buggers. It's a racket, I tell you. It's a racket. Dave, are you on the floor now? In the floor? I don't know what word to use. Every time I say that, my viewers disappear. I think he keeps coming in and running away when I ask if he's here. Yeah, my eyes tear when I yawn. Does anybody else have that? I don't expect anybody to answer. My eyes tear when I yawn. Oh, look at that. Is it death? It is what death? Is it death? Tearing when you yawn? I hope not. We'll see tomorrow. If I'm here tomorrow, it's not death. It's just a condition. This is death. I hope my wife doesn't hear that one. Why does wood chip think you're dying? We have to go to see the doctor. Just bought again, long. Oh wait, stop. Wow, look at you. You're trading more than I am. Now who's the overtrader, huh? I'm supposed to be leaving, but here's the conundrum. It's fishing for the big move. I am going to get a long signal soon. So the question is, do I stick around and take it and risk some of the big $60 I made tonight? I have emotions at this size here, especially on an eval. There's no emotions. The only emotion right now is boredom. But yeah, I'm gonna get a long setup that's gonna trigger soon, and I'm kind of happy with my $60 though. Not because it's $60, but because I'm looking ahead to when I scale it to $600, and that's pretty much, I think, my target for the evenings. 30 points. So if I can book another one, I would be happy with that. Imagine I take a trade and it brings me down to, I don't know, plus 38 or 35 for the evening. I'm going to be disappointed. So I think I'm just going to call it quits and come back tomorrow morning for regular trading. Not even sure what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Maybe I'm going to be working again with Alex the way we did on Friday. Maybe, I'll be watching over him, kind of coaching him. Or I'll be just trading my own account and looking at what he's doing through the corner of my eye. I have to talk to him, see what he's planning, but I think he's got the process down pat after Friday. Okay, I'm going to go before the setup triggers, and then I'm going to find myself entering. I would be going long at 21.028 if it goes there now on this little run, just to let you guys know in advance. But with that being said, I'm going, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the morning. With Chip, I'll see you, I guess, tomorrow in the morning. I don't know, if I'm down early, maybe I'll open up the room earlier instead of 9:15, 8:45, maybe, not too early, because in case nobody's around, I don't like monologuing too much. I am getting better at it though, I have to say. So until tomorrow, bye guys.
Futures for